Hi guys, my name is Zin and this is Maybe Bonsai. Today I'm going to prune the silk tree, and it's probably going to be a pretty short video because I'm just going to hard prune it down. I need to build it for taper, and this tree is very apical dominant, so the top grows really fast while the bottom doesn't grow as fast. So this small branch started growing at the start of the season, and as you can see, it really just like a centimeter of growth, and that was it. The top has grown like a few inches, and it's just got tons of vigor at the top and not enough at the bottom. And I really like this branch position, as we have a first left and then a right, but this is really thin right now, so I eventually have to do some kind of a fix. So today I'm going to take all this top off. It's a nice growing tree, but I'd have to take it off. It's just there's no taper, and you know, it's growing bigger and bigger. There's a bud over here. You might not be able to see it, so I'll get a closer view and we'll take a look at that. So there's a bud right over here. You can see there's one there and there's one there, but I think I'm going to cut it between the two so I get this bud, or anything underneath will be fine. And I will get a new leader coming from somewhere in there that's going to go kind of the opposite direction as this, so we get some movement in the trunk, as well as I can take off the entire top. So let's do that right now. There he goes. So now the tree is much smaller, and this is the whole top. I think you can root this at the cutting, but I don't want to do it anymore. There's just too many trees. So this will kind of go to waste, even though it's a pretty good branch. So after that, I think the rest, I also should take this back. I'll take this back to a bit lower, also to a spot with no leaves currently. And the side shoot, I'll take it back here. No, I'll go back more. So I'm hoping for something to come up here, and then whatever comes on the side, I'm fine. This, hopefully it can grow more, but I don't know if it will. The trunk, I've just noticed it's been thickening up quite a bit. When we started in the beginning, I think maybe it's in half of the size, so it has grown quite a lot. I just never paid attention to it until now, and you know, you can really tell that they actually thicken up by quite a bit. So yeah, that's it for this tree. I wanted to make this video as a single video because I can put them in a playlist, and it'll be more easier for people to view, and also easier to organize in the future, and I can check back and you know, the history of the tree. So it's a bit short, and I apologize for that, but I gotta do what I gotta do. So I'll take you through and show you a couple of updates that I have. So first up is the this is the air layer that I did earlier this year. It was much longer. I've decided to make this into a bonsai because when I started this, like when I cut it off, I thought I was gonna put this in a forest, but I decided not to do that because the trunk has a little bit of movement. It's a good size, so I think I'll just start from here and develop it and see how it goes. All the other stuff, some of these air layers that failed, which I try to root, I don't think it's looking that good. There's no new growth. I don't think it rooted yet, or maybe it will never root. The leaves are kind of drying up as well, so if the leaves dry up, then it's pretty much, you know, pretty much dead. The ginkgo didn't make it. I checked, the roots never grew, and the leaves all went yellow, so it's, you know, it's game over for that. And I'm not too upset about it because I could always do it again next year. Same as these, I can just you know, I still have the tree, so I'll try again next year. If they don't root, then you know, no big deal. Everything else I think looks good. This is the successful air layer, which is just sitting in sphagnum moss for now. I couldn't throw this away. I actually just plugged it in here and see if it grows. That's the one that I just cut off. And then this is a cutting of a Japanese maple in the front yard. I just stuck in here just for fun and see if it'll take. And it actually started growing new leaf. I don't know if it actually rooted or if it's just the moisture from the soil that comes in. Last time this got pulled out by the bird or a rabbit, I don't know, whatever the case may be, and there was no roots, and that was about 2 to 3 weeks ago, I think. So this is the first time I've seen any cutting of a Japanese maple that actually grew a leaf. So maybe that has rooted and I might get lucky. I don't know, so we'll find out. And then this guy, another the rice spider, Japanese maple. It doesn't look like it's done anything, but the leaf is still firm, and it's been like this for the last month, since the last update. So it's been sitting here for like I don't know, a month and a half to 2 months now. And the last time it also got kind of taken out by the rabbit, and there was no roots, and that was also, you know, 2 to 3 weeks ago, same as that. And I don't know what's going on with it, but like, it's not dead because the leaf is still there, and it's not, I don't know if it rooted, it's just doing nothing. So this guy here I pruned last time. I've noticed the soil, just the water retention is like 0. It dries out so easily. Every day here right now it's like 30 degrees. I have to water this twice a day, or else the leaves, it's just gonna go limp. And it's a bit limp right now. I just watered it and it's starting to come back up. But yeah, this soil, well, it's good drainage, really good drainage soil, but it doesn't hold any water at all. So I have to change that, because this does not fit my lifestyle. So I have to change that next season when I repot it. But the good thing about this soil is that you can jet this with with water and nothing will move. So it's heavy, it's good in that way, but you know, but it doesn't hold any water. I'm doing a little experiment here. I saw in a video you can actually root the cuttings really easily of a dwarf jade or elephant plant, Portulacara afra, in water quite easily. You're supposed to make the cutting, let it dry out for 24 hours, and basically just put it in water, and it'll grow roots. So I took one of the cuttings from last time, which when I pulled it out, it has a little bit of root already, and I put it in water. And it's hard to tell, but actually you can probably tell there's roots right there. That's already grown much longer than when I had it in the soil. And if I knew this, I would have just root them in water instead, because it's much easier, it's much safer. It's like 100% rooting chance. And as far as I know, you can leave these in water all the time. You can, as long as you want. I don't know how it will grow, but you can leave it in there and they'll just keep growing roots, and you know, that's it. So yeah, there's that silk tree that I just pruned. Hopefully it recovers nicely, and it should, I think. I'm not expecting anything else. So yeah, so that's it for this week. You know, everything is growing quite well. It's been really hot lately, so I've been watering a bit more, you know, or else the trees are just not going to make it. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys next time.